Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sunny, and as you guys will see, the videos in this channel are mostly dedicated towards helping you guys improve your English skills and ultimately improve your IELTS score. And so a lot of the videos will talk about that topic, but you see, it would be very difficult to talk about improving English skills without first talking about where we got our English skills in the first place, because where we got it in the first place matters just as much as how we go on to improve it. Because you see, a lot of us, well, not a lot of us, but actually the majority of us, like most of us, 99% of us, studied English at our schools or university. So if you were someone who just recently graduated from high school, and say you learned English in 6th grade, then effectively you would have learned English for about 7 to 8 years. And that's a long time. But a lot of us cannot even talk to strangers, let alone write our own piece of writing in English. And so my question is, why is it that we learned English for such a long time, but we're not able to use it as effectively as we would like to? And so for this video, I want to ask just that question. I want to explore how has our formal education prepared us for the IELTS skills, and effectively, how has it prepared us to deal with real life situations. Now, of course, this video is not based on any surveys or any scientific researches. This is solely based on my own opinions as well as my experience as a student here in Vietnam. And I just want to have this topic open for discussion so that everyone can come in and talk about it if they would like. So English subject was my favorite subject in all of secondary school, because it was something that I excelled at, and it was something that I was able to help other people with. But for as long as I could remember, back in secondary school, the things which were taught at school were very, very basic, because all I could remember was teachers teaching you how to define new words, how to use grammar correctly, and basically that's it. That's all I could remember, to be honest. There were some listening involved, but not that much. No speaking at all, I don't remember. And no writing as well. And whatever that the exam tested us on, that was the thing that the teachers taught us. And so I believe there was a heavy focus on that aspect of English. And for the majority of us, that meant repetitive exercises relating to new words, grammar, sentence completion, etc. for a long period of time. And that's completely fine, just to be clear, because in order for us to use English effectively, then of course we need to do well at those aspects first, right? Because it would be very difficult to convey a message effectively if you don't even know what word to use, or if you don't know how to conjugate verbs. It's just that I wished there had been more focus on other aspects in the English skill as well. Because you see, what ended up happening was that a lot of us, when we grew up and we went into the real world, we started to realize that, hey, perhaps our curriculum didn't actually prepare us that well for those type of situations, because maybe we were able to define the words, maybe we were able to conjugate verbs very, very well. But if you were to ask us to talk to a foreigner, then we would be like, wait, what do I say now? Please don't feel bad about any of this, because to be fair, whatever is happening in Vietnam is occurring in other countries as well, because this type of curriculum is actually a common occurrence in a lot of other countries, especially those who don't use English as their first language. And so, yeah, even for Japanese students as well, a lot of them can study English, but then they won't be able to use it effectively in the real world. For those reasons, I believe that's the reason why the IELTS feels like such a monumental task to so many of us, because it doesn't just test our vocabulary, our grammar, but it tests us based on a variety of different circumstances. I think reading by far is the easiest skill for the majority of us because you don't actually need to fully comprehend all the passages in order to do well. All you need to do are basically to be able to find the answers fast enough in the passage, as well as comprehend them to a certain extent. That's it. If you are able to do those type of things effectively, then you will most likely get a really decent score in reading. I think listening is somewhat the same because those two skills are what you would consider to be receptive skills, which means you just need to take in information and then process it, right? You don't need to produce anything of your own. You don't need to express your opinion. You don't need to explain your thoughts. You just need to take in information, catch the keywords, answer the question. That's it. And that's something that we are very good at, actually, to take information from the teachers, do it exactly, and then regurgitate, right? That's basically what we did at school. The teacher would have the final say in everything. He or she would tell us what to do, and then we would copy it exactly. And so I think for reading and listening, we were somewhat prepared for that. For writing and speaking, on the other hand, they are of course much more challenging. You know, whenever I tell my class that, hey, we're gonna do writing for this week, they'll be like, man, not that again. Because writing is just so difficult, you know, even for me. The reason why they are so much more difficult than reading and listening is that you have to produce your own opinion, your own arguments in your own words. And I'm sure you've run into situations where you're like, I've seen that word before. What's that word I'm trying to think of? I've seen it before. Well, you know, the reason why you cannot think of that word is because knowing that word alone is not going to help you use it when you need it to. Because in order to use the words correctly and effectively, you would need to have practiced it numerous times. And that is the reason why writing and speaking are considered to be productive skills, because you need to actively produce your own sentences, your own opinions, your own information. And that's something that I think is missing from our English curriculum. But yeah, I'm actually very hopeful for the future of our education system. I'm very sure that we're going to be seeing a lot more 8s and 9s in speaking and writing in the future, which would hopefully decrease the discrepancy between the productive and the receptive skills. But yeah, I think this is it for my little rant. I hope you guys enjoyed my little sharing session. I hope you found some of the information useful. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button so that you get the latest videos that I will be uploading in the future. And thank you very much for spending a few minutes with me. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.